How is all, and welcome back to another video. My name is Kevin, and today we're doing another regular floor 15 run on Look Be a Landlord. So 2 days left until the new update. I don't imagine it's going to be as big as the last one. I assume it's just a bit of rebalancing, maybe with the essences or something. I haven't heard anything about it, so we'll see what happens, but I don't imagine it's a huge update. Let's jump right in and let's see what today's run gives us. Okay, we could try for a crab build. Sure, why not? I'm always optimistic. I don't think it's very good, to be honest, and very hard to pull off. Cultist build is much better and much easier, but I'm always willing to give it a go. Let's see, Toddler versus Dwarf. I do like Dwarf more. I think it's to get more money off them. Toddler, on the other hand, is easier, probably early game, but Dwarf, a bit more potential. Let's make the 25 rent payment with 5 left over, 50 now due in 5 spins. Okay, I'll take a peach just because it's worth 2, and Swear Jar could be pretty decent early on. Only getting 9 per spin. Do I want to go Cultist? Let's try for a B. Let's try doing something slightly different. Beer for the Dwarf is pretty decent. That means we should have no problem making the next rent payment. I'll take a milk for the cat. And I'll pick up, we could pick up a cheese for our non-existent mouse, or a urn with no way of breaking it. Let's take the urn, I guess. Okay, we made the 50 rent payment with 14 left over, 100 now due in 6 spins. Let's pick up an item capsule, and let's take Rusty Gear, is always pretty decent, particularly if we add a load of crabs. Let's take, can we afford another item capsule? This is pretty greedy. Let's go for it. Egg carton, okay. Neither of these two helped us very much. Let's take a bear, it's worth 2. Some interesting synergies. And I feel like that second item capsule may have screwed us a little bit. We'll take a cheese this time around. And I don't want anything here. In the hand I don't particularly want to skip, but I think I have to. They're all terrible. Let's, ooh, magic key. Rare, worth 2. Should be pretty decent. If it hits that lockbox, it'll give us 30. And we actually made the 100 rent payment without having to use the swear jar. So 13 now due, 13 left over. 150 now due in 6 spins. I'll take another peach, I guess. And I'll pick up, could try for frying pan. Only if we get the frying pan essence, so. Let's take, let's go frying pan. That could lead to something entertaining. 66 on that spin, not a problem, not a bother at all. And don't particularly want another dwarf. Let's reroll. Should have gone Toddler at the beginning. I'll take a plum, I guess. We now have a lot of fruit, none of it very good. I'll skip this. Okay, I guess I could add another lockbox. And I'll add a milk for the cats. Almost as good as lockbox, and at least we have a way of getting rid of it. I don't particularly want another present. They're worth almost 1, and our deck is very full. So we've made the 150 rent payment, 15 left over. Oh, frying pan essence. So a few videos ago, I got frying pan essence. I thought it was frying pan. I was like, oh, we can make an omelette build happen. Didn't happen. This time, we're hampered by a bit by the fact we have egg carton, but on the other hand we do have a cheese, so we can just add loads of eggs and see what happens. Let's give it a go. Let's take, is Hexatedium good for this build? Maybe. And booster pack, oh that's interesting. Let's take an egg. Let's take a milk. Let's take a cheese. A mouse, I think, to eat the cheese. I think we're going to need that to survive. We'll skip this. We'll take an essence capsule for our uncommon. I don't think we can afford to take a hustling capsule. Bronze arrow though. Let's skip this. I'll skip this as well, and I could take Beastmaster versus Sun versus Martini. Right. Sun is worth 3 per turn, and we do have some slight flower synergies. Beastmaster is not great for us. Let's take a Sun. Is that the best choice? Tough to know really. Let's get rid of that kind. Okay, big 46. Get a few more of them. Are we going to survive 6 rent payments? So we need to get 160 and 6 rent payments, which is about less than 30 per spin. Can I afford to take this coal? Do I want to take this coal? I'll take a void stone instead. I just think we have a lot of symbols. It'll probably be more than 20. There's another coal. Do I have a... Okay, I'll take the coal this time. If the game's trying to tell me something, I will listen. I will skip this. Still need to add a lot of eggs. I'll take another egg over a monkey. Good idea. Possibly. Possibly not. Let's take... Can I afford to take this essence capsule? I think so. We do have swear jar. And if I have 2 more essences at the end of this rent payment, that could skyrocket our earning potential. Take a beer for the dwarf. And we made the 225 rent payment with 50 left over with a bit of help from the swear jar. So 300 now due in 7 spins. Well, kind on a string. Fantastic. I'll take it though because none of the others seem much good. I will take Dwarven Anvil Essence. Does that only work with beer? Where is that? No. I mean, does that only work with wine? No, it's just weirdly placed. Let's take a chicken for our weird omelette build. And here I could take Lucky 7 or I could take Lint Roller. I'll take Lint Roller, I guess. Let's remove the pearl or the urn. I've got nothing to synergize with the urn so far. Let's remove the pearl though. I might be able to remove the urn by itself. Don't want any of these. Oh, kind. I do want kind, don't I? Yes, I'll take a kind. Just take a 10. It's like a wealthy capsule. I'll take a chemical 7. Are we going to make the next rent payment? That's the question. It's going to be close. What do I have to help me make the next rent payment? Nothing really. I'll take a beer for the dwarf. That might help. I'll take... Let's skip this. 2 spins. We need to get about 45 per spin. I do still have that beer. I guess I'll take a hexatedium. If the dwarf drinks the beer, which it didn't, we might have made it, but unfortunately we didn't. Let's give it another go. Let's jump right in. Can't win them all. Let's take a beer. Should have gone toddler on that one though, I think. If I gone toddler instead of beer, instead of dwarf, might have done better. Let's take... Right, so we're currently going dwarf and monkey. Take a banana. Don't like taking a banana, but I'll take a banana anyway. You never know, we might be offered a thief early on. 25, we made that rent payment with 6 left over. Rabbit fluff, okay. Let's stack the rares. Birdhouse. Ah, that's a pity we didn't get our omelette built together. But sure, what can you do? I probably knew that once I had egg carton, trying to force it was a bad idea. Anyway, let's, I don't like birdhouse. Even with birdhouse, I don't think birds are very good. Let's take fish tank. Is it better than birdhouse? Nah, probably not, but I like it more. Let's take an early coal. Okay. We do have a key, so I'll take a lockbox. And let's pick up bar soap. Is pretty. I like bar soap because it fills up our empties, so it gives us quite a lot of value. I'll take a dwarf for the beer that's hanging around somewhere. And we made the 50 rent payment with 24 left over. 100 due in 6 spins. I'll take a coconut half and a monkey. And tax evasion. I'm just not a big fan of tax evasion. Just doesn't work with the builds. I don't do many bird builds. So tax evasion and bird house, we might be able to get some good bird builds going, but it's just not a build I like doing very much. Okay, very late cultist. Do I want it? Probably not. On the other hand, what are the other choices? I'll take it mostly because I didn't particularly want any of the other 2 choices. I'll take an essence capsule here. That could be really good. And I'll take a bubble. And I guess a chemical 7. Okay, we made the 100 rent payment with 45 left over. Not too bad. 150 now due in 6 spins. Compost heap. Are we ever going to destroy 3 symbols in the same spin? Probably, and then Compost Heap would be worth 7. That's pretty decent. That's not great. This is also really good. Compost Heap. I like Compost Heap. But we now have to remove 3 symbols in the same spin. Do I want the ninja? Let's reroll for a lucky capsule. Okay. And now we're offering... Oh, lunchbox. That's a way we could potentially remove 3 symbols in the same spin. Do I have a mouse? I don't. Of course, none of these help. Right, we'll skip. And I do have a beer and a chemical 7. So if the dwarf drinks the beer, we will get 3 watermelons straight away. Oh, we got 3 watermelons anyway. Cool. What did I miss? Chemical 7 and lucky capsule. Was there a bubble or something? Doesn't matter. With that, I think we're pretty safe to be winning this game. They're worth 7 per turn already this early on. Fantastic. Let's get rid of this cultist. Okay, we tried it, didn't work. Doesn't work all the time. Let's take a buffing capsule, I guess. Oh wait, what's this? Shiny pebble. These are only given 4, 5, 6. No, 4 plus 2. Alright, so they only give 6. Okay, my bad. I'm slightly off, but it's not too bad. Let's take a White Stone. I could have taken a Moon, I guess. Well, other than the fact I don't have any synergy with it. Let's take a Shiny Pebble for the Geologist over a Beer for a ongoingly. That will be ongoingly. 150. We made that red pin with 107 left over. 225 due in 7 spins. Cleaning Rag. Ooh, Rain Cloud is interesting. That literally makes flowers twice as good. Okay, Cleaning Rag is probably the better one, considering we're going to get 2 diamonds. Oh, let's go Cleaning Rag, I guess. Rain Cloud's turn will come on another run. And let's take... What are we doing here? Watermelons. Rusty Gear. Right. Sounds like a plan. And diamonds, of course. We'll try and get as many diamonds as possible. Golem is great with the Geologist. And do I want a lockbox? No, not particularly. Let's skip this. And 30 per turn. Will that be enough for the next red payment? It will, of course. In our first diamond, we got a grey pepper. Another coal is great. It will eventually turn into a diamond. Let's take a wealthy capsule. Sure. Oh, actually, with the Geologist, there's a good chance that he will give us 3 ores, like 5 ores at the same time at some stage. We made the, what was that, 225 rent payment with 152 left over. 300 now due in 7 spins. Don't want anything here. I'll take a hustling capsule and Rain Cloud. Oh, we could have gone Rain Cloud and Rain Cloud. Like, yeah. I'll take Happy Hour for the Dwarf. How's our inventory doing? 24 symbols. That's quite a lot. Let's get rid of the coin, and I guess we're not doing flower stuff, so we'll get rid of the flower. It's all or nothing with this build. Let's take another hustling capsule. Ah, should have taken an oyster. I'm mad. I have a Geologist. Didn't take an oyster. What am I thinking? I'm thinking that I've already won this run. That's pretty much what I'm thinking. Geologist is doing mighty as well. Right, let's take an ore. It's actually better than a shiny pebble because it has the potential to give 2 eats. I won't take a pinata. And I'll take an item capsule, I guess. Swear jar. It's unlikely we're ever going to get any use out of that. We made the 300 rent payment with 227 left over. Big Symbol Bomb. We don't really need to remove much, so this is one of the rare runs where I don't actually need Big Symbol Bomb. Let's take Maxwell the Bear. I would add 1 bear to this. I could add a cow, but I don't really need it. There's a rain. If we kept our flower and we picked up the 2 raindrops, then rain would now be worth 4, which isn't fantastic. I'll take a lockpick. Just picking up a bunch of random stuff there to improve our run. Big Ore is great with the Geologist. Just want more and more of them. I don't want the coin, do I? No way of getting rid of it. Don't particularly want the mouse, though I guess we do have some empties. Oh wait, look at this. Goldfish. Perfect. And I'll take a lockbox because we do have the lockpick. Won't take an egg. Do we have a monkey? We do. Right, take a coconut. And essence capsule is just brilliant. 78 on that spin. We've already hit the threshold for our rent. And we still haven't gotten our cleaning rag essence. Let's skip all this. 20 from the geologist himself. So 375, we made that with 355 left over. 450 now due in 8 spins. Ooh, rain cloud essence. Offered again. Shattered mirror essence. I'm still not entirely sure if this is... I'll take Shattered Mirror, not because I think it's good, but because I want to know if the effect sticks around after the Shattered Mirror is destroyed. And Bronze Arrow for the Geologist, probably one of the best pickups we can make. Let's take Pizza the Cat, I guess. Don't particularly want any of the other two. So after 7 symbols are added, I get Shiny Pebble. Okay, if I pick up one more gem, I'll take a Coconut. Nope, and we almost got Cleaning Rag, but not yet. 107, Wealthy Capsule, sure, why not? And Lucky Capsule is pretty decent. That's when it's destroyed, right? Yeah, 77 when destroyed. Beehive. Oh, you could add a beehive. Well, I kind of incentivize that bears. On the other hand, I do not currently have a bear. On the other hand, I'm already winning, so why not? I can always remove it if it adds too much honey, which is already looking like it might. Let's take a Bite Stone. And oh, we're back to having 3 symbols to choose from, so that is only temporary, which I suspected from reading it, but didn't really want to risk it in any run that was a bit close. But we did make the 450 rent payment with 681 left over. 600 now due in 9 spins. Lucky Cat Essence. Let's take the Lucky Carrot Essence. Let's take the Coconut half. Let's pick up Cardboard Box, just in case we need to remove a load of honeys. We still haven't managed to get 5. And Pirate. Sure, we'll take the Pirate. And we will, it's not great with the lockpick and the dwarf in fairness, but we'll remove the dwarf and then it'll be still not great. Suppose we might get something that adds a load of kinds. Let's see what else will we remove. Probably this cherry. This monkey would get around to eating some of these coconuts. I'd be much happier. Let's oh, there was another oyster. Right, misplay. Let's take a big ore. It doesn't really matter because we were so successful in feeding them early on in the game that I've definitely become a bit lax. Hexamitis, sure, for the pirate. We'll do our best to build him up. It's a bit late to start, but sure, we'll see what happens. Let's take a Chemical 7. That'll make our 3rd Chemical 7. I'm going to pretend like I knew we already had 2, even though I didn't really. But sure, what can you do? Right, 149, we'll take a Sapphire, and we must be pretty close to getting 5 in 1 spin. I'll take a Buffing Capsule. There we go. Cleaning Rag has popped for us, so we made the 600 rent payment with 1081 left over. 650 now due in 9 spins. I don't need any of these. I don't particularly need another Geologist. I'll take a Void Fruit. I will take... This isn't very useful. Let's take Kyle the Kermit. Might give us an extra 1 kind every now and again. Although in fairness, the one that gives you 2 kinds when you skip is probably going to give us more. Let's skip this and let's remove some symbols. Actually, I don't think I'm ever getting a teeth, so I'll just get rid of that. And I'll get rid of the cat, I guess. Sad day. I know you were given 2. You did your best, but just not good enough to hang in this deck. Not with the pirate. Pirates and cats, they don't get on. I think I was offered a pair, a chef and a farmer, so that would have been decent. Let's take a reroll capsule. Actually, both chef and possibly farmer. I'm not entirely sure what the farmer buffs, but at least one of them would have been great with these watermelons. Unfortunately, by the time I saw them, I'd kinda already gotten really complacent. I'll take another coal though. I don't know whether we have time for the coal to pop off, but you know, pretty good. I'll take an orange for the pirate. Happy enough. And let's take nothing here. Let's pick up. Did I not just remove? Oh no. I was thinking about putting in the rabbit fluff, and now I was like, did I not just remove rabbit fluff? Apparently I didn't. We made the 650 rent payment with 1592 left over. Cleaning rag essence again. Brilliant. Farmer. Does work with watermelon. I will not make the same mistake twice. I also won't pick that. Lime pepper, I guess. Sure, why not? Although, I was thinking I could have taken the other one, waited, added the chest, and then removed the key in the vague chance that the pirate might have gotten to the chest. It's like a lucky capsule. How are we doing? 21 symbols. Still haven't gotten a bear. Should probably remove this. Let's remove this instead though, and let's remove. How's our monkey doing? Not fantastic. So you're out of there. 121, not too bad. Actually, does this laddie... of course, it doesn't work with the honey. But he's a farmer. If he was a chef, he'd work with the honey. And probably the watermelon. So chefs in this case, strictly better. Take a goldfish for the goldfish bowl. Don't think I've forgotten about you, mate. Giving us 2 there per turn. I won't take a wine. I feel like pirates should eat crabs, but they don't. Also, we haven't managed to break our second cleaning rag. Alright, we must do something about this. Pirates do eat anchors though, am I correct? Yes, take the anchor. How many? 1, 2, 3, almost 4. Is that because... did I remove a sapphire? Yeah, I did. No. No, the geologist ate the sapphire, right. I was like, I'd never be so silly to remove a sapphire. It gives me 4 per turn. We made the 700 rent payment with 2,266 left over. 777 due in 10 spins. Let's not take any of these. We could take an apple. Really wants me to take a diver there, doesn't it? I'll just take the horseshoe, I guess. We will get our diamond. The question is, will we get our cleaning rag essence? I'll take another sapphire to help it out. Our diamond didn't roll in. This is unacceptable. That's alright. Let's get rid of you and you. Looks like we're not picking up a bear on this run, unfortunately. And we could take a... sapphire has more potential. I think it only needs to get hit by the arrow once in order to be better than, or equal to the amethyst has more potential. I mean, it only needs to get hit by the arrow once to be equal to the sapphire. Let's take a coin for the pirate. How's our inventory doing? 20 symbols. Happy to see it. Should we get in our next diamond next turn? Can I add some kind of gem to it? Oh, in fact, I didn't need to. 4 diamonds and 1 amethyst. That's fantastic. Okay, don't need anything here. Our pirate is catching up quickly to our geologist. Probably due to the fact that the scaling for the pirate is on complete automatic and the scaling for the geologist relies on me making, you know, paying attention to it, which at this stage of the game, definitely a downflaw. Let's break our square there for the whole 0 coins. And we made the 777 rent payment with 3,480 left over. Very interesting run. Got a geologist early on, and then I believe we were giving a golem. That helped out a lot, but the pivotal moment in this run was definitely when we made the choice to take Compost Heap, and then we were offered Lunchbox. And then on our next spin, got the 3 watermelons, and ever since then, wasn't that worried about making rent. I mean, getting the huge geologist really early on helped, I think in the first rent payment or two, I probably added like 18 plus 18 to the geologist. And then in the next 5 rent payments, I added another 7. So definitely kind of stopped paying attention there a little bit, but didn't matter. We'd already won. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, comment down below, let me know what you thought. Like the video and subscribe as always if you're enjoying them. We'll be back tomorrow with I believe the final run before the next update. So I hope to see you there. Till next time guys, take care of yourselves and cheers for now.